fam? It's your boy G Ridge. I got one for you today, fam. I'm going to, as you can see, I have some chicken legs right in this pan. I'm gonna bake some stewed chicken. Yes, sir. I'm gonna have some baked stewed chicken today. All right. These are the ingredients you're gonna need. Look at that. I got some cream of chicken with herbs. You're gonna have quite a few ingredients, fam, because for this thing to come out perfect. Okay. I got some kosher salt, some oregano, some garlic powder. We're going to need some Creole seasoning or some Cajun seasoning, to stew it up a little bit. Yes, sir. Black pepper. Look at that man, mama. Parsley flakes, some paprika or paprika. And I'm going to use some chopped onion. Yes, I do have onion powder, but I'm going to use some chopped onion along for this ride here, okay? To stew it up a little bit. This thing going to be good. Some chicken broth. Yes, sir. We have some different color bell peppers, a large onion. We have some unsalted butter right here. I'm probably going to use like 2 tablespoons of that. I'm going to melt it down, okay? And right here, I have some green and some red bell peppers mixed with a little bit of onion. It's not too much onion in this. Some little bit of onion and some garlic, okay? I got it mixed all up, all right? And that's what you're going to need for this particular recipe. We're gonna bake some stewed chicken. I'm telling you, sounds good. It is good. Okay, so hold on tight. Well, I'll be right back. Let's get started. All right, fam. As you can see, I got it all laid out right here. I done melted the butter. I done started cutting up the vegetables and stuff that I'm gonna put in there. Okay, that's how I cut the onions. I wanted my vegetables to be diced. Okay. Turn to the side, go in the other direction. That's it. Okay. Okay. We got all our vegetables ready to go. Let me get something to wipe that off, and we'll be back. All right, so what first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna set that there. Okay, so I have 1 can of the cream of chicken with herb soup mix. Okay, soup. Okay, that's a 10.5 ounce can. That's all you need for this particular batch right here. All right. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and pour the melted butter in there. Just kind of spread it out all over the chicken, best way you can. It's only 2 tablespoons. That's all you need. You don't want the butter flavor to take over, but you definitely want to taste the butter flavor, okay? Take your hand. I prefer to put on gloves. Sometimes I don't. Keep this hand right here free. And then I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle 1 tablespoon of kosher salt. Because we're going to mix it all up anyway. 1 tablespoon. Okay. Okay, now we have 1 tablespoon of oregano. You got to be on that too perfect, just make sure it's spread out, because once we mix it up, each one going to get touched anyway. Okay, now you got 2 tablespoons of garlic. This is for 5 pounds of chicken legs. Okay, you can use any parts of the chicken that you want. That's all I had in the freezer. And didn't want to go to the store right now, so to get some. I love those thighs too. You know what I mean? All right. So that's 2 pounds. Now you're gonna go with 1/4 of a cup of the chopped onions. Okay. Now you talking about giving it flavor? Yes, I got a lot of onions in this thing, but it's gonna cook down, and man, wait till you taste it. Okay. Now you got 1.5 tablespoons of the Creole season. I prefer Creole. You can use Cajun season. You don't want to. This almost, they're similar. It tastes pretty similar anyway, but there is a difference. Just gonna make this thing stew up a little bit. Yeah, so okay. You got 1 tablespoon of the paprika or paprika. You know how we like to do, give, you better like to give their own name or how something's supposed to sound. But anyway, you got 1.5 tablespoons of black pepper. Mama, they go that man. Y'all know I love that black pepper. Add a little kick to it, a little more flavor. I'm talking about this thing gonna be good, fam. Man. So if I hadn't said it already, you're gonna cook this covered for 1 hour for at least about 375 or 400 degrees covered. Then you're gonna remove the cover in an hour, and you're gonna take it off, and then you're gonna cook it another 20 minutes at the same temperature, 375 or 400 degrees. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with 400. Now this is 1/4 of a cup of parsley flakes. Ground. I got these ground up. Oh, look at that, family. Ooh wee. Now I will put this recipe in the description area, okay? I got to get back to doing that. Now I put this in here. I know you're gonna say, why so many vegetables? You got chopped up onions and bell peppers over here, because this one here has garlic in it. You might as well, you know, I was gonna put 1 teaspoon of minced garlic anyway, so that's in the description area also. So I'm just go ahead and dump it in there. All right. Now I'm gonna dump all the rest of the veggies in here. Okay. Look at that, fam. Oh, you can smell the aroma already coming out of there. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and put the 1 can, the 10.5 ounce can of the cream of chicken with herbs. I like to use that one a little better. Okay, that you heard that sound, the oven is ready. Okay, I'm gonna open it. We're gonna go ahead and pour this can in here. Just spread it all out. We're gonna mix it up anyway, okay? Drop the cream out all in one gloom. Nice and seasoned, all right? Now, you know, okay, if you don't know, it's about 4 cups in this size container of chicken broth. Okay, so we're gonna put 1 cup of chicken broth in there after we mix this up. I'll mix this up together. We're not gonna get too aggressive with this one. We're gonna make sure every piece get touched. I like to use my hands. Okay, I like to use my hands so I can make sure every piece definitely get touched. Okay, because you can also use a brush, you know, to brush it on there. Whatever you like to use. But you're starting to see it though. Look how it's coming together. See how it's mixing up real good. You're gonna say, well, it's gonna stick to the gloves or your fingers, so that's okay. I'm gonna pull it right off of there too. I wanna make sure we don't waste nothing. Oh man, you should smell this, family. Ooh-wee. Look at that. Now that's a thing of beauty. Okay, so hold on tight. I'll be right back. All right, we're ready to go with the chicken broth. Let's try to hit it from the side so it won't knock all the seasoning off. It's gonna have a good amount of juice and sauce in it, okay? Yeah, hit some of them edges a little bit. All right, so that's about 1 cup. That's all you need is 1 cup. Okay. I see some stuff on the edge here. I'm gonna wipe it off. Okay. We don't want to be too sloppy. You see that? Look at that. It's going in just like that. It's going to create a nice little sauce. Okay. And it's gonna, listen fam, stick with me. It's gonna be stewed up real good. 400 degrees covered for 1 hour. Then an additional 20 to 30 minutes uncovered, okay? And it should be ready to go. All right, we're getting ready to go in. Now, after an hour, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come and sprinkle a few more herbs on the top of that thing as well. I hope you enjoy this recipe. Like I said, I'm gonna put it in the description area, okay? The full recipe. Try to get back to doing that. All right, we're going in. See you in an hour. All right, fam. Well, it's been an hour. Okay. Ooh. I'll tell you one thing, it smells good, fam. Let's see. Ooh, wee. Hold on 1 second, fam. Yes, sir. So now look at that. Besides stewing up, we're gonna mix this up a little bit more. And then we're gonna cook it the rest of the way. Okay? Without the foil on top of it. Oh, look at that, fam. Yeah, fam, I enjoyed myself down to the my brother little celebration at the Jaguar tailgate. My cousin was there, and man, I tell you, man, now you talking about balling? That's my cousin. He balling. I'll tell you, man, my cousin, and I'm telling you, he a good dude, man. He was the one that had on all white. I'm not gonna give you his name because he hadn't, gave me permission for that. But man, I tell you, I learned a lot from him, man. Yes, sir. You're talking about, man, who working hard, man, and owning his own stuff. I tell you, man, that's who I look up to. My brother, of course. But man, I tell you, man, I got a brother and some cousins who I look up to that's much older than me, man. They taught me a lot. So when you see me come over here and with all the followers, although I appreciate every last one of y'all, fam. Look how good that look. Even though I appreciate every last one of y'all, but hey, man, I have to grind to get mine. You know what I'm saying? I struggle just like everybody else. I just like to eat. And so if you like to eat, that means you got to learn how to cook too for yourself sometimes. So I like to bring people recipes and stuff like this here. And a few people was making reference about the new grill I got. I didn't buy that grill. My wife did a review on the grill. My wife she got the grill free, like I said in the video, and of course she gave it to me because I cook on the grill, and I put it together and everything. And although I don't care for gas grills, I use it, and so I don't put it together now, so I'm gonna use it. And it came out pretty good. Now what I'm gonna do now, so just wanted to, clarify that for everybody. Well, we never said we was rich and all this stuff like this here. So hey, I have to get it. But I tell you one thing, thank you, Jesus, for all my subscribers, the new ones and the old ones. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know me, so people like see people on social media or YouTube think they balling stuff like. My wife, one thing about my wife and I, we keep it, we sometimes we reveal more than others. We try to keep it 100 because we let you know, hey, we struggle just like everybody else, but we're not willing to work hard for whatever we have. All right? So, getting ready to go back in the oven. Okay, let me sprinkle a little bit more parsley flakes on this thing, fam. Look at the little sauce in there, fam. Yeah. All right, we're going back in for another additional 30 to 40 minutes, okay? And it should be ready to go after that. And bam, mama, there goes that man. Look at that, fam. Now that's some good looking stewed chicken. Ooh, we baked that thing together, fam. Look at that. Yes, sir. Hold on a second. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's good. That's good and stewed, fam. Look at that, family. Ooh, and it actually took It took 1 hour and 45 minutes. Would you look at that? Come on, fam. Yes, sir. Oh, I can't take my eyes off. Look at that. All right. Now here's my finished plate. Look at that. It's a baked stewed chicken. Absolutely perfect. Look at that, family. We're going in. Spin her around. I ain't trying to hide nothing. I want you to see it all. Good Nathan Jones. Ooh, Mama, you'll be proud of me. Yes, sir. Anyway, fam, if you like this recipe, it'll be down in the description area, okay? I love y'all to life. G-Rich out. In your mouth. Bye, y'all.